All right, our next group of speakers were all a part of that on-court success we saw during Shaquille O'Neal's tenure with the Magic. First up, please welcome the winningest coach in Orlando Magic history, 2022 Hall of Fame inductee, current Valley Sports Florida analyst, Coach Brian Hill.
I'm going to go in a different direction right now. Before I get into you as a basketball player, I want to let everybody in this building know the impact that you've had on me and my family. My wife, Kay, and I, our children, we're all avid tennis players. Kay and I, getting up in years a little bit, we make sure that we all have a lifetime supply of Icy Hot to take care of us after we get done playing tennis. We have a lot of cars in our family, too. And every one of those cars is insured by the General. And every Friday night when we order those Shakaroni pizzas, you can only drink Pepsi with your Shakaroni pizza. Now, you were pushing Buick for a while. And I went and looked at the Buick, but I was like, that's just not me. So I went out and bought a Kia. I hope you don't mind. Big fella, you came into the league, your combination of size, strength, and athleticism was something that really hadn't been seen in the NBA until you came in. Your agility, your talent, your basketball IQ, you were a game changer from the day that you came into the NBA. Together with your teammates, our ride to the '95 finals was the '95 playoffs, culminating with an appearance in the '95 finals, galvanized this entire city of Orlando at that time, which was not an NBA city, and established the Magic as an elite franchise in the NBA. I thank you for the incredible memories of our 4 years together as coach and player, but especially your commitment to excellence and to winning. I want to congratulate you. You are, without question, the greatest player in Orlando Magic history. Your jersey will hang forever in the rafters in this building as a constant reminder of the greatness that you brought to the Magic franchise and to the entire NBA. You're the best. I love you.
And now, please welcome Penny
Good evening, Orlando. Good evening, Orlando. I'm so happy to be back home. This is home to me, so thank you guys so much for making me feel at home. Right now, I want to thank, first and foremost, the DeVos family. They were so influential in making all of this happen, so thank you guys so much for everything that you did for us and this whole entire crew. Thank you. Big fella, my brother. First off, man, I want to congratulate you. Tonight is definitely deserving, but I want to go even further. Not to only champion you, but the father you are and the son that you are to see in your family right there. This is Shaq's family and his beautiful mother. Give it up for them. It's bigger than basketball. It really is. I also want to congratulate you on your career, man. I wanted to win a championship with you so badly, but I did admire everything that you did moving forward. I did. Everything that you did, from when I first saw you when I got here, you were just a big that ran the floor exceptionally well, dunked everything and just intimidated everybody, to a jump hook and then a fadeaway. You started working on your game every single year, and I started seeing it, and I knew that you were gonna keep going higher and higher every year because that's how you drove yourself, but you also drove me in the same way. You made me great watching you become great. There's no way I make a first team All-NBA. There's no way I make an All-Star team. There's no way I win a gold medal in '96 with you without you being there to help thrust me and keep driving me to that next level. So I owe my entire career to having you in my life, bro, just to see it. The funny thing is, you know, Shaq was telling a story about Blue Chips and who was this actor. You know, he's so charismatic and funny, but I made sure every day on the movie Blue Chips, because we played regular basketball, we didn't act, that I didn't shoot one ball all summer. I passed him the ball every time. I knew where my bread was buttered, and I wanted to be an Orlando Magic player to play with him in his career because I love Magic Johnson. I know he idolized Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and I felt like we could do some serious things together here in Orlando, and we did. It was special being here with him. It sure was. I just hope that you cherish this day with your family, with your former teammates, myself. It was an honor to be here. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I have to leave tomorrow to have a game. I'm the coach at Memphis now, if you guys don't know. I wouldn't have missed it for the world, brother. I love you, man.
Please welcome number 3, 3D.
Man, oh man. Orlando, how you feel tonight? Orlando, how do you feel tonight? So I'm gonna start off, because my mom couldn't be here tonight, so I'm gonna start off thanking Mama Lucille. Please stand up and give Mama Lucille a lot of love, because she raised this big knucklehead. Love you, Mom. My mom told you to tell you love you, baby. The next person I want to thank is Pat Williams, because being in Philadelphia, he flew down to Central Florida and convinced David Stern, may he rest easy, that you guys would love NBA basketball. Pat Williams, thank you. Thank you. I also want to thank a gentleman who believed in myself, who believed in Penny, who believed in Nick and Shaq to get this thing started, John Gabriel. Without John Gabriel believing in us, this franchise doesn't get started and get going the way it's going. So the biggest question I've gotten since we knew this jersey retirement night was coming is, what was Shaq's impact? Well, I think we all know that TV-wise, winning-wise, becoming internationally known is because of him. Thank you for saying that. So the other day, they asked, what's the similarities between Shaq and Paolo? I said, it's simple. They're great people first. They're great people first. Basketball takes care of itself because they love the game and they put in the work. That's why they're great at basketball. Well, we've all been around this game a long time. What makes a Hall of Famer super special is when they're great people. That's why I love this man right here. He's a great person. Someone mentioned Shaq being an entertainer. I would have never thought all those nights in the back of the plane, one album went gold, one album went platinum, one album went wood, right? Now you're DJ Diesel in front of 3,000, 4,000 people a night after basketball. I would have never thought that at the end of the plane, Jeff, that's what he's doing now. David Steele, where are you? You over here? So David Steele and I had a show called The Dennis Scott Show. He was my host. And we're at Shaq's house, being foolish, doing what we do. My phone rings. And my assistant says, where are you? I said, I'm chilling. I'm at Shaq's house. We're supposed to be at a show. It's the show tonight. I'm like, oh, snap. Shaq said, I'll be back. Runs upstairs to his closet, comes downstairs with 2 Rastafarian wigs, and we show up to the show. Hey, man, hey, David, man, we're sorry we're late, man. Shaq tire flew down, hit a flat tire. Am I lying? So I share that story to close up. I never thought that after basketball, we'd be doing a show called Shaqtin' the Fool. I'm going through the airport, and people are saying, yo, you and Shaq are crazy. So if you notice, I haven't talked too much about basketball because that's how we connected. We connected as men first. As young, crazy kids at 22 years old, basketball was basketball, but being people and having fun with life, our mothers being best friends, now our kids communicate their friends. To me, that's bigger than basketball. So last one I'll share, as Nick and I were just conversing about it, Penny, Shaq, I promise you guys, Nick and I would laugh and say, man, these two are about to take us to a whole nother level. So they took us, this whole city of Orlando, to a whole nother level. So as I close, big fella, I love you, and we will always be foolish.